Hey guys, Slade from Tactical Basements. It is late Monday night, well actually it's Tuesday morning, and I was going through my email, and if you watched my previous video, I had made a video about a complaint regarding my Davidson defense rail, the attachments that they sent with the rail. The heads on the screws are stripping out. The metal is way too soft. I emailed them. A gentleman had sent me new rail attachments. Now, the reason why, number one, I was moving some stuff around on the gun. Made sure the Allen key was the proper size. I used the one that they sent me, and which was the right size. Made sure it was seated in there. When I use Allen keys, sometimes, especially on those rail attachments, they're shallow. So I make sure that Allen key's in there nice and level and it's seated really good. If it doesn't, you're going to strip the head. So I am very, very, very cautious of that all the time. So I did that, stripped the heads out, emailed them. Gentlemen, as you see in my last video, I'm not going to run you through the whole story again, but just the update is, he sent me new rail attachments. They were wrong ones. So, I emailed them back. I got a rude response to my email back. And this is going on. Pick up a telephone, say, what's your number, and I'll call you. Enough of the emails, because by the time you get their email, if you're busy that day, you're not going to get it till the end of the day, and they're closed, they're gone for the day. So by the time you respond, they're not getting your response till the next day. So this goes on for days, and it's ridiculous. Just pick up the phone, guys, and say, hey, what's your phone number? I'll call you and we'll resolve this. But instead, I get a rude response. I call to complain about his response, and I actually spoke to a young lady on the phone. I believe her name was Caitlin. I don't know. She was extremely, extremely nice, very helpful. So, sent out other rail attachments again. Now this time they were correct attachments, but they sent, no, I'm sorry, they're the correct attachments, but still would not fit. There's that dimple on the back. Excuse me, guys, I have terrible, terrible sinuses. I'm getting a cold. So that rail attachment on the nipple on the rail attachment, it doesn't fit in the hole for the key mod. So, I just got so sick and tired of it and sending them back. I had to get this on there to mount this thing. I had to file it down to make it fit in there. Finally, fit, but I shouldn't have to do this, guys. This is terrible. You shouldn't have to do that to products you're paying for. So, in my aggravation of that, not only that, they sent me the wrong Allen key. Like the screw, let's just say the screw is like a 6mm. And this is just an example. I don't know what size it was. But let's just say the head was like a 6mm. Well, they sent like an 8mm wrench. So, I don't know what they were thinking on that. So that sent me over the top. I sent in another email, and I just, like I said, got this response from this young lady that I thought was wonderful. Now, I should have, printed out these and read them random to you, but basically it was real short and sweet. She came right out and said, Dear Slade, we are sorry that our products are not working for you or not fitting your rail. Due to you not paying for them, we cannot help you. You'll have to go to the supplier that you bought them from and request a refund. I didn't. This was like absurd. I didn't pay for them. I paid for the rail. So the attachments come with the rail. That's like saying you went out, you bought your car, paid 10 grand cash for it. You're not making payments on it. It's paid. You paid off cash. You own the car, but you had a defective tire, and they said we can't help you because you didn't pay for the tires. Yeah, you did. It's part of the truck, so or the car or whatever. You paid for them. You paid for everything. So she's thinking in her head. She's trying to make me think, like flip it around, like I don't know, because it's a separate item, even though it comes with the rail. That I didn't pay. That's like saying I went out and bought a rifle with a scope on it that was broken, and they said, well, you didn't buy the scope, so we're not to do anything about it. It's attached to the gun, it's attached to the car, it's attached to whatever, it comes with it. You paid for that product. Whatever comes with it, you paid for it. I mean, that's just common sense. And I should have to, I'm not telling you guys, I'm venting. And I'm sorry, guys, that you have to see me angry like this. But, to get a response like that, we're not, like, what? This is why I believe that they have two names for their company. I think they tried, I think they went under. They were originally Delta Team Tactical, and then they went to Davidson Defense. I don't know. Maybe they went under, restarted the company under a new name, so people would give them another chance. It's just not working. So I'm done with them. Well, I'm not. I'm done ordering parts from them. I'm done buying products from them. But I'm not done with them. Today, because it's after midnight. Today I am calling them first thing, as soon as they open, and I am demanding either a refund for that rail, or I'd be perfectly happy if they sent me a 15-inch quad rail. I mean, that would totally solve every problem, because now I can put attachments all over the rifle, and I don't need these little separate Picatinny attachments. I have picks all over the place. So that would make me perfectly happy. And I think that's fair. I think that's 100% fair for the aggravation I went through. I missed training. I was going to train at the range, so I missed 3 days of training I was going to do, and I missed. This is ridiculous. It's uncalled for. It's the most unprofessional way I've ever seen a company act. And guys, be cautious with these companies. I don't make. I'm not rich. I'm not poor, but I'm not rich. So I can't afford to go out and buy Daniel Defense. I can't afford to go out and buy maybe some BCM products I can get, but I'd love to buy Daniel Defense rail, but even American Tactical, they're a known company, but they're not a high-end company. But I had a problem with them, and their customer service is wonderful. Absolutely 100% wonderful. I had a problem with one of their lowers, the polymer lower with the takedown pin. I called, or I emailed the gentleman. He said, absolutely not. It's uncalled for. It's not your fault. It's a defective product. This is one of the problems we're having with that lower. What do you want? You want a new lower? Do you want your money back? What do you want? And I said, how about just sending me the aluminum lower, and get rid of the polymer. No problem. No questions asked, nothing. So, I can't ever say anything bad about American Tactical. They were trying to work on that polymer lower to correct that problem with the rear takedown pin and where it was cracking in the threads for the buffer tube. But they're working on it, guys. These companies, they don't come out perfect. I mean, look at the iPhone. How many times you get an update because they're working out the bugs? So let's not get off subject here. This is pretty much wrapping up this video. This is just giving you a fair, public service announcement. Stay away from Delta Team Tactical. And I feel bad saying this. And I don't like bashing companies. But stay away from them. Unless you're buying if you want to buy maybe a t-shirt or a hat, and good luck with that, because I looked for their clothing, they have nothing. But I wouldn't buy anything off them, because if you have a problem with it, their customer service is absolutely 100% unprofessional, terrible, and impossible to deal with. And I'm not done with them, so just warning you guys, okay? That's all I gotta say. So everyone have a great day. Be safe, be smart, and just have a good day. All right, take care.